Ever feel like waiting for a loan approval is like watching paint dry? Or trying to figure out the stock market is like deciphering a foreign language? It can feel like the world of finance is stuck in the slow lane. But what if I told you there's a technology out there that has the potential to hit the accelerator? Today's deep dive, we're taking a look at AI in financial services. We're going to be pulling insights from this article on DX Today blog. It's called Unleashing the Power of AI in Financial Services, a game changer. So, get ready to discover how AI could completely transform your financial life. From simplifying everyday transactions to even potentially predicting the next big market move.
And what's really fascinating here is we're not just talking about, those small incremental improvements. AI has the power to completely change how we interact with money at every single level.
So are you saying no more waiting weeks for a loan decision while somebody digs through a mountain of paperwork?
Exactly. Imagine instead AI analyzing years and years of financial data, spotting patterns, and then making decisions in a fraction of the time that it would take a human. It's like having a whole team of analysts working around the clock. But instead of spreadsheets and coffee, they run on algorithms and data streams.
Okay, so let's break that down a little bit because we hear AI everywhere these days. But when it comes to finance, what does that actually look like? How does it actually work?
So think of it this way. AI is really good at finding hidden connections in massive amounts of data. The kind of connections that would take us humans years to uncover if we even noticed them at all. Now, in finance, this translates to more accurate risk assessments, personalized investment strategies, tailored to you, and even predicting market trends with honestly kind of uncanny accuracy.
So it's not just about speed then, it's about uncovering these really deep insights that normally would stay hidden.
Exactly. For example, AI could analyze something like your spending habits. It could look at your income, even your risk tolerance. And then it can suggest specific investment opportunities that match your financial goals. It's like having a personalized financial roadmap that's constantly updated with real-time data.
That sounds incredibly powerful, especially for someone like me who doesn't really have the time or maybe even the expertise to be managing their finances constantly.
Absolutely. And it's not just individuals who benefit from this. AI can also help financial institutions detect fraud as it's happening in real time. So that minimizes losses and it protects your money much more effectively.
So it's like having this incredibly vigilant security system that never sleeps, constantly scanning for any suspicious activity. So to recap, we're talking about potentially much faster transactions. We're talking about smarter investment decisions and a much more secure financial system overall. But let's get a little bit more specific here. What are some of the concrete advantages that AI brings to the table in the financial world?
Well, I think one of the biggest advantages is just increased efficiency. Like imagine loan applications being processed in minutes instead of days, or financial reports that are generated automatically. This allows financial institutions to streamline all their operations. It reduces costs, and ultimately it means they can offer better services to you, the customer.
So less time wasted on paperwork and more time focusing on what actually matters, like growing your savings or planning for the future.
Exactly. And because AI can process such massive amounts of data and with incredible accuracy, it can actually identify potential risks and opportunities that humans might miss entirely. This leads to better lending decisions, more strategic investments, and it could even give us early warnings for potential market downturns.
So it's not just about working faster, it's about working smarter, anticipating challenges, and actually seizing opportunities as they emerge. It's almost like having a sixth sense for the financial world.
In a way, yes, but it's important to remember that AI is a tool. It's only as good as the data it's trained on and how it's actually implemented.
Right, you can't expect accurate predictions from bad data, just like you can't expect a robot to understand your financial goals if you don't give it the right information.
Exactly. And that brings us to some of the challenges of implementing AI in financial services. Probably one of the biggest hurdles is the sheer investment that's required to develop and integrate these systems. You need specialized expertise, you need robust infrastructure, and a commitment to constantly maintaining and improving these systems.
So it's not as easy as just flipping a switch and suddenly every bank has an army of AI advisors at the ready.
Right. It takes a serious commitment to make this technology work properly.
And even with the best systems in place, there are still questions about security and the potential for misuse. Financial data is incredibly sensitive.
It is, and protecting it from things like cyber attacks and data breaches, that's absolutely critical.
It's like you're building a high-tech vault to protect your most valuable possessions. You need the strongest possible defenses to make sure that those assets stay safe. Are there any other challenges that we should be thinking about here?
One that comes up a lot is the impact on jobs. As AI becomes even more advanced, some people worry that it could automate tasks currently done by humans, which could lead to job displacement in the financial sector.
It's a valid concern for sure. It's something we need to be thinking about and addressing proactively. We need to make sure that workers have the skills and support they need to thrive in a future where AI is so central to finance. Are there any steps being taken to address that?
There are, and it's something that a lot of people are thinking about, thankfully.
So it's not just about building the most impressive AI, it's about building a future where humans and AI can actually work together effectively.
Yeah, exactly. We want to leverage AI to make humans better at their jobs, not replace them entirely. So, for example, instead of a financial analyst having to spend hours poring over spreadsheets, AI could do all that data crunching. And then the humans, the analysts, would be freed up to focus on strategy and client relationships.
Combining that raw processing power of AI with intuition and the years of experience that humans bring to the table.
Right. And this isn't just some far-off idea either. We're already seeing real-world applications of AI in finance. Things that are happening today that show us the potential of this technology.
Give me an example then. How is this actually being used right now?
Well, one area where we see AI having a big impact is in risk assessment. Lenders are using these AI algorithms to analyze mountains of data, everything from your credit history to even your social media activity. And they use that to get a much more accurate and efficient assessment of whether or not someone is creditworthy.
So instead of just a credit score, you've got this AI that can create a much fuller picture of someone's overall financial health.
That's the idea. And that leads to better lending decisions for everyone.
And this could help people who maybe in the past would have been overlooked by those more traditional credit scoring models.
Exactly, yeah.
This is a really cool example of how AI has the potential to make financial services more inclusive and accessible.
And it's not just about lending. AI is also changing the game when it comes to fraud detection. Because AI can analyze literally millions of transactions happening in real time. It can spot those suspicious patterns much more quickly and more accurately than any human could.
It's like a tireless watchdog that's always watching your accounts looking for any hint of trouble.
That's a great way to put it. And this ability to catch fraud as it's happening not only protects you and me as consumers, it also saves financial institutions a ton of money every single year.
It's amazing to see how AI is already starting to reshape the financial landscape. But like any new technology, there are always those questions about what the future holds.
Of course. And as AI gets even smarter, we can expect even more personalized and proactive financial services. Imagine getting investment advice that is tailored specifically for you and your goals and your risk tolerance. Or even having an AI assistant that automatically manages your budget and your investments and is optimizing your money 24/7.
So everyone will have the ability to take control of their own financial well-being, no matter how much they know or don't know right now.
Exactly, and that's what's so exciting about this. The goal is to make financial services more accessible, more efficient, and truly personalized for everybody. And sure, there are some challenges we still need to figure out. But the potential benefits here are just too big to ignore.
Absolutely. I think it's safe to say that AI in finance isn't some futuristic fantasy anymore. It's here, it's happening, and it's changing how we manage our money.
It really is, and the important thing to remember is that this isn't just about the technology. It's about using AI to create a better financial future for everyone.
So here's the question we'll leave you with today. How do you see AI impacting your financial future? Are you excited about the possibilities? Do the challenges worry you? Think about it and let us know. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into the world of AI and financial services. We'll be back next time with another look at how technology is shaping the world around us.